Hello everyone, and today we're going to be drawing negative and positive shapes. So when we think about negative and positive shapes we're always constantly drawing. It's the first few lines that we get down with outlines in the corners, those type things. But today we're going to be just focusing on negative shapes. So the negative shapes is the shapes that's happening around the outlines. And then I'm doing something just a little bit different because for Wednesday at CAC, we're definitely going to be working on linear structure, but we're going to do a small little exercise in this video for that small exercise of positive and negative. That way you guys can get that practice. So what I'm doing is I'm using something different. Normally when I do positive and negative exercise, I use Indian ink. But today we're not going to use Indian ink. We're going to use graphite. So my paper is actually something a little bit different. I'm kind of shocked with it myself, but my paper is actually poster board paper. It's not the glossy one, the matte one. I just wanted to try it out. I know it's a cheap material. It's fine for a demo. I just wanted to try it out. Also, I have a toned paper, which I used a graphite stick for. I basically just put it all down, apply it, and then I used my sponge, and then I just kind of like smeared it all together so it can pretty much basically smudged it down to the paper. So we have a little bit of a smooth, it still have a little bit of texture that's there, but that's fine. And so I did use that. Today we will definitely use our graphite pencil. I have my Tombows that I really love, very gray. We also going to need our erasers. So I have a lot of my mechanic erasers that's here. So when I do this project, like I said, I normally use Indian ink, but this project is going to be just a little bit different. So when I'm drawing in this project, you guys, I'm going to insert my photo because I am drawing from observation. I'm drawing a green cup and you guys will see. But we want to just focus on the negative shapes. So I'm going to do my best to focus on that. I'm going to move a little bit further to one side, not too far, because I just want to make sure I have enough room to kind of get not only the whole cup in, but just to get in my holder for my cup. So I'm going to go ahead and draw in. I just want to focus on my negative shape. I'm using a 4B pencil. I kind of feel like HB or 2B may have been a little bit too light for my tone paper. So I'm going to draw in. Once again, I'm just focusing on negative shape. So I'm getting all of, you can say outlines, but it's really not. I'm getting that negative shape. So I'm looking at the shape that has the gray background, and also my table plane is like a brownish gray as well. Even when you're drawing positive and negative, well, basically we're just drawing our negative shapes, you want to still think about proportions, and you don't have to necessarily thinking about your ellipses because we can't really draw in that positive. So you just want to make sure you slow down and you're still paying attention to what your proportions are and what you're drawing. So I'm just slowing down just a bit just so I can see what I'm doing and try to be as accurate as I can. Still trying to think about, with my ellipses, having a wider ellipse at the bottom. And just thinking about that shape in general and how this will come out just a little bit more. That would be a little bit more flattened at the top. So trying to think about my negative space for this handle. Thinking about the spacing that's here. Also, I am paying attention because I'm just trying to make sure I'm staying within proportions. Alright. I kind of want to get in just a little bit of a line work for the table ground plane. That way I just don't have, I have a thing with floating objects. Let me make that a little bit higher. So I got that in. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to erase out my positive shape. So I'm going to come in with my Tough Stuff eraser, my mechanic eraser, and just start to erase this out. I have to get my architect brush in a minute. I can get some of these leftover eraser shavings. I have to think about it. my trusty Architect brush. I had a teacher who I loved it though. She even trained me in teaching. She called the Architect brushes boyfriend brushes, which I love. So I don't know if Marion would ever see any of my videos, but I just want to say hi, Marion. I still use that term, boyfriend brush. It always makes me think about you. Alright, so we use my brush again. Try and get some of these shavings off. Alright. I'm gonna use my smaller one. This is actually a Tombow brand eraser as well. Alright, then I'm gonna come in with I'm gonna use my TV. Accidentally erase that out. Just to kind of tighten up these some of the outlines just a bit. going to come in just a little bit darker here. I just want to give an idea for a table ground plane. Probably more of an indication than anything. Alright guys, so this is my positive and negative, just quick exercise assignment. Of course I did a cup, which is fairly easy, but these assignments actually looks very interesting when you have a more difficult object to produce. This is just an exercise, so I'm not going to go into anything that's extremely crazy or intricate to do. I just want my students to see that positive and negative is a part of drawing. Even when you are drawing your positive shapes, negative shapes are very, very important to see. Because if you think about it, look at this negative shape that's here. That's very important to see that actual shape when we're drawing positive shape to make sure you get it as accurate as possible. So it's just one of those things that it's a part of drawing. It's one of those another egg in a basket that you have to juggle and pay attention to. So this is just one of those exercises that are really fun to do, very easy to do. Once again, this one's a little bit different. I'm using graphite and I'm erasing out versus using, I have my students draw the negative shapes, and then we use Indian ink to basically block in our negative shapes. But this time I think it'll be a little bit easier to kind of just use graphite, something quick and easy that we can do when we do this assignment. So if you're interested or just didn't have an idea what positive and negative shape is type thing, hopefully this video helps you. It is one of those things that it's very fun to do. I always see the graphic that's in it, the fun that's in it, and you can always produce very, very beautiful work with positive and negative. It's a really good assignment to do. So hopefully this helps, and if you liked the video, go ahead and click the subscribe button and the like button. I would love to have more viewers. Hopefully my content is helping anybody in their drawing skills. I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible where everybody can keep up. But this is just one of the assignments that I'll be doing for my CAC students. So I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you later. Bye.